Good morning, everybody. How y'all doing on this Sunday fun day? Hope you're having a good weekend, especially those of us here in the States with it being a 3-day holiday weekend. So, yeah, my day yesterday was pretty good, not too bad. I had wound up actually eating a really big dinner on Friday night, and I just crashed. I was really exhausted, and I pretty much slept until about 4:45 yesterday morning. Woke up, and then I was just like, okay, I'm just gonna. I wasn't really all that hungry. I thought, well, maybe I'll just eat a little something to help cover, my sugar and so forth. But yeah, I just really wasn't all that. And I thought, well, I'll just go back to bed and everything. Well, then I remembered, oh, wait, I have uh, orders for blood work that need to be taken care of. And I had to, in order for me to do those, I have to fast, not eat, basically, for about 12 hours. So I figured, well, I've already done 11 hours. And I quickly jumped up online and did a search for labs that might possibly be open, at least the ones that I have to go to. And sure enough, there was one that was close by, opened up at 6 o'clock. So I figured, okay, drag my butt back out of bed and truck on over and get that taken care of. There was a little bit of a line when I first showed up, but it moved real fast. I was in and out of there in less than an hour. So awesome. So that's done, taken care of. Now we just sit back and wait for those results. Basically, what they're wanting to find out is, because it was both doctors. The one, she wanted to, my primary, she wants to check on my thyroid, make sure everything's okay, and also check to see if maybe I actually am in menopause or if maybe things got a little messed up with everything that happened. So, yeah, we're definitely doing that. And then my diabetic doctor, he wants to see if definitely I am a type 1 diabetic, or possibly type 1.5, as they call it. It's kind of like a subset of type 1 for those of us who get it later on in life. Usually, though, if we do get it later on in life, there's usually a reason that triggers it. So that's what we're trying to find out. If there actually was a reason. If not, then we know genetics just finally caught up with me. So we'll see. I'll actually, I've already registered with the company to be able to view my test results as they come in. So we'll see. Obviously, I can't interpret them for the most part, a little bit, unless I have, some sort of medical knowledge. But, be able to see the numbers, and I can do my own research and see. So I might possibly know something even before I go and see the doctors again in July, which isn't too far off. It's hard to believe that it's already end of May. It's like, wow. Time sure does fly when we're having fun, doesn't it? So yeah, after I got done with that and everything, I decided, you know what, I'm finally going to make my chicken dinner I've been wanting, and so I could make some chicken noodle soup. I like to make my own noodles for that, and it's been quite a while since I've had them. I've been having to suffice with rice instead of the noodles, which is good. Don't get me wrong, it's been good, but I have missed my noodles, and I decided, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and make some homemade bread. So yeah, unfortunately I wasn't able to, I was able to get things rolling with the bread, get it rising and everything, but unfortunately I had an emergency come up yesterday, so I wasn't able to do my soup. And when I did get home, it was around 11 last night. Yeah, I had to leave the house. It was around 4 or something like that. I was gone for quite a while, having to take care of something. And but then when I got home, it was like, okay, my bread is done rising. Now I'll just do it into the 2 loaves that the recipe calls for. Let it rise again there in the oven and in the loaf pans, and then have some fresh baked bread. Say that 3 times real fast. First thing this morning, all I have to do after I get home from my walk is turn the oven on, and it'll be ready in about 45 minutes. Awesome. So looking forward to that. It's been a while. My mom always used to make fresh baked bread every single week. She used to have it for her lunches. She grew up very, very poor in Chicago. So, yeah, if the kids wanted something, you made it, or you went out and worked and got it. So there she was in one of those situations. So yeah, it was always homemade noodles, fresh baked bread, so on and so forth. She actually never had sliced bread until she married my dad. That was her first introduction to that. So yeah, but I grew up with it. I absolutely love it. She made it all the time, and I really miss it during the holidays, especially Thanksgiving, because we always made sure we had that for Thanksgiving, and I've missed that over the last few years. So looking forward to having some again. So yeah, but I figured just do a little chit chat today. And when I saying, I will definitely say, like with the card readings that I had been doing, definitely over the last week, that recurring message that just kept coming out, release and let go, healing, especially with love and so on and so forth, came out with my little emergency that happened yesterday afternoon. So I don't know, maybe the messages have been for me. They may be for everybody else out there as well. And also even with morning messages, especially you're talking about, pre-programming your mind and so forth. Definitely, it came in handy yesterday. Yeah, but it's all well and good. Everything works out the way it's supposed to. So, yeah, some words of advice. My main thing is do the best you can to keep calm and stay balanced during those trying situations. And it helps if you've already pre-programmed your mind, so in that way things just will automatically kick in. Okay? So anyway, I hope you all continue to have a good Sunday. I'll definitely see about doing my card reading this afternoon. I'm definitely going to see about rolling out my noodles and making my chicken noodle soup tonight. So looking forward to it. All right. I love you all. I'll talk to y'all this afternoon. Oh, you know what? Before I do that, don't forget to like and subscribe and click those notification buttons, share, and go to the website, thenovemberstudio.com. Sorry. Love you all.